I saw other girls and I thought, oh dear, I've dressed completely wrong for this. All these girls were so sleek and dressed in what seemed to me like leather. I'm sure it wasn't leather.
Well, it'd be a new start for us, and for me, I would have a real purpose here.
A child is not a hobby.
Not a hobby, an inspiration.
We could have had this fight 4 hours ago. I'm late.
I didn't know it was gonna be a fight.
You really want to be the couple that has a baby to save their marriage?
Save?
Reboot, retool, rekindle, whatever.
And you're gonna walk out the
Yeah,
door now?
yeah.
You're a fucking coward. No, you can't go on like this.
Oh, really?
I won't.
You won't? You won't? Why, it's not good enough for you?
It's not even close.
Got a little bit of a crush on Jennifer Lawrence at the moment. Beautiful, an amazing actress. The lady who played Wonder Woman was my favorite. Linda Carter, amazing. Then Halle Berry. Halle Berry was everyone's, but Halle Berry, gorgeous.
But she says she wanna go down there and talk to him herself, I guess.
You told her about the cop?
What?
About the detective. What you told me, you told her?
It's her son, right? I mean, she got a right to know what's going on. Look, I just thought...
What? Why the fuck you gonna get her all upset over some bullshit? Here we are, fucking year later. Everybody forgot about the shit. You go running your mouth about nothing at all?
But strange.
What, and she gonna believe that shit too? I mean, what mom's is not gonna believe her son didn't kill himself?
Strange.
Huh? She gonna take that shit? Go half crazy with it?
I just...
You just what?
Sorry.
Never got into, yeah, I didn't really get into the whole fancying movie star thing. I should have done. I had Emma Thompson on my wall. I loved her in, I loved Sense and Sensibility, and I loved, Much Ado About Nothing.
Oh, here it goes. Jack Starks died from a wound to the head, January 1st, 1993.
How? I mean, how do I die?
It didn't say.
Does that mean you believe me?
I don't know what I believe.
Well, what else did you find out?
A whole bunch of stuff. I don't know, but the whole thing was a major scandal.
It's still the most beautiful job, but it's kind of heartbreaking as I go along, and you know, we keep losing incredible friends and characters. It sort of kills me doing this job, but in a beautiful way.
And after we took in his old friends, they become leaders in what we have here. Now you put down your weapons, walk through those gates. You're one of us. We let go of all of it. And nobody dies.
Yes, that was my whole acting career before I got the role as Hermione in Harry Potter. So I was 9. I loved learning my lines. I was completely obsessive, and I would do it over and over and over again.
I was 11. His name was Robert. He used to come over to the house all the time.
Was he your first boyfriend?
He was my dad's boss. You know, Charlie, I used to sleep with guys who treated me like shit and get wasted all the time. But now I feel like I have a chance. Like I could even get into a real college.
I love the historical aspect. I enjoy the research that I need to do in order to immerse myself in those worlds. It's one of the great pleasures of being an actor is that you're an autodidact. It's a lifelong university course, and that influences the projects I choose.
My name is Nicholas Brody, and I'm a sergeant in the United States Marine Corps. I have a wife and 2 kids who I love. By the time you've watched this, you'll have read a lot of things about me, about what I've done. That's why I wanted to explain myself.
When you hear that a film is being made that is 180 pages long with very few actors in it, written in 3 acts by Aaron Sorkin, being directed by Danny Boyle with Michael Fassbender playing the lead, you do everything you can to get yourself cast in that movie. I was very excited by, quite honestly, I think the whole package of what it was. I knew the writing was going to be incredible.
Figured you'd show your face around me again. I guess I thought you were humiliated. You did run away, after all.
I just needed to see you. And,
Yeah?
I'd like to, take you out or something.
You're married.
Not yet. Not married. No, I'm not married.
Look, man, I'm telling you right off the bat, I'm high maintenance, so I'm not gonna tiptoe around your marriage or whatever it is you got going there. If you want to be with me, you're with me.
Okay.
Too many guys think I'm a concept, or I complete them, or I'm gonna make them alive. But I'm just a fucked up girl who's looking for my own peace of mind.
What he wrote on the page was incredible, and I think his autobiography is a real testament to him and his soul and his ability to withstand this extraordinary experience. And that line, exactly that line, when he's hanging from the tree many years later, well, many years later, when
circumstances, he's a slave, but you truckle at his boot. No. You luxuriate in his favor.
I survive. I will not fall into despair. I will offer up my talents to Master Ford. I will keep myself hardy till freedom is opportune.
And they were quite happily married for about 10 years. And they had quite an open relationship. She put up with and turned a blind eye to all his numerous...
My name is Sergeant Odell Ballard. The rest of my unit killed by a drone. I have been pursued. They hunt and try to kill me. It's all because of this. This is proof. Contrary to what you may have heard, I am very much alive.
He hasn't even really known another aspect of his life. People, whenever he's opened his mouth, people would just tell him to shut up or slapped him his whole life. And
you have a daughter who sincerely believes that you don't like her. I mean, she's trying to communicate, she's speaking, but why aren't you listening? I mean, why aren't you riveted? Why is this not the most important thing, just for one night?
I think I always wanted to do plays. I wanted to do musicals. I wanted to, like dance around and Mary Poppins and all that sort of thing. Like I used to have a Walkman and put my earphones on and sing along to soundtracks to musicals.
You know a doctor, right?
Yes.
From when? Whatever, Diane?
Yes.
And you'll pay for it?
Yes.
Don't tell Jim, obviously. I should have had you wear double condoms. Well, we shouldn't have done it in the first place, but if you ever do it again, which is a favor to women everywhere, you should not. But if you do, you should be wearing condom on condom and then wrap it in electrical tape. You should just walk around always inside a great big condom because you are shit.
Okay.
You should not be in contact with any living thing being shit.
Have you ever heard the expression, it takes two to tango?
Fuck you.
I am a little shifty, yeah. My character's a bit of the bad boy. But, I mean, there's a bunch of elements to it that kind of have made it attractive to different people.
It's like the plague. Only instead of vermin on my doorstep, I get the human being. Beat it, Humphrey. My sister doesn't dig stalkers.
Actually. Well, it is an unusual thing to have a female protagonist at the core of this very masculine world, an action-fueled world. So that's an unusual script to read in the first place compared to the others that arrive on my table.
It's a laundry room.
You want to call out whoever's hiding in the hamper?
someone was hiding in the house, that's what I'd do, but nobody's in the house. You wanna open it up?
No. I think I'll just put a shot through it, just to be safe.
Now, if you promise not to wag your gun at my shoe rack, I'll show you upstairs, and then I'll show you out.
I don't like yours. If you want to make something out of this, sir, that's fine with me. Go on, send me to the headmaster. I'd love it. There's plenty I can tell him. And get my mother in, she'd love it. She'd love to meet you, sir.
Your life is a series of hit and runs. The minute someone makes you feel uncomfortable, tests your loyalty, little Tara packs her bags and hits the road. I guess you got what you wanted from me, right? Used me to do your dirty work.
That's not fair.
Not fair?
Who should play the next James Bond? 100%, most definitely, moi. Which part do you wish you had the chance to play or direct? Definitely Sarah Lancashire in Happy Valley. She was brilliant. Who's your guru? My mother, my father, my brother.
Why did you call me Thursday night? Why did I call you? I think I made that pretty clear. First time in 3 years, you just decide to call me? Yeah. At the exact moment Carrie August was being arrested. You're working with the police. You knew about the arrest. And you knew I'd get picked up too, so you kept me occupied. Look, I didn't want you to get swept up in all that crap.
What evidence have they got against Carrie?
What evidence? Why?
Is this someone undercover in Bishop's Creek?
What have I got to cheer up about? I'll be locked up on an 8 by 10 tomorrow night. Not that I'm not grateful, it's just, What? It's just what? You wouldn't understand.
Come on, Bobby boy, that's not fair. I don't understand anything coming from you.
Would you?
Bob, you're my best mate.
See, I don't want the strippers, want to. Okay. I want you.
Jack, it is not the violence that sets a man apart. All right, it is the distance that he is prepared to go. Jack, look at me. We are survivors. We control the fear. And without the fear, we are all as good as dead.